What's happening, guys? Today is Monday. It's a new week. I dropped my sister off at the airport today. She went home this morning, but just as she is leaving, Rudnick, India, and Will are all coming down to hang out for the week. I don't know how long Rudnick and Will are going to be here, but they're going to be here for a couple days at least, probably till Wednesday, maybe Thursday, depending on how long Rudnick wants to stay down here. But what I've been doing today is, you know it, still working on the Red Z. The rear is all together now. Like I said, the rear looks really cool. It's got the brand new caliper, the camber arm, the coilover, the painted caliper with the stenciled lettering. Then I put in the shifter linkage for the shifter. I am rewiring the starter because the starter was not that well wired. We put in a hard line for the clutch master cylinder, and Roberto brought me back some butt connectors. No, don't break my daily, dude.
You're right.
So that's what I've been doing so far today, guys. The interior panels are looking pretty good. They're coming out great, actually, now that I'm looking at it in a dryer. As you can tell, you really can't tell in the video, but this part of it still isn't the greatest, but it's getting there. I'll probably do like 2 or 3 more coats and then it'll be perfect. Then the speaker covers are coming out good and everything. So, like I said, I'm just working on this thing today. We're trying to get this thing out now. It's been here for a while. We want it out. We want it done so you can go off the paint. But I want to show you guys a couple more steps to this and we'll jump into whatever we're doing tonight. Hopefully it's something good. If we can get this thing off the lift, I'm going to put the 180 on it and I'm going to slam the crap out of the 180 and it's just going to be awesome. And yesterday I actually took it out and I don't think I went through a puddle or anything, but the thing kicked out in second gear and it was awesome. I just did like a tiny roller, but that was just great. So I'm getting more and more excited for the 180. I just have to keep getting parts for it, and it'll just keep coming together. So let's continue on with this thing. All done with work for right now. I'll probably be back here later on when Rudnick and Will get here. And now I am going to go with Jeff and Gibby to Home Depot just to go get some tools that they need, I guess. I don't know. Chris is kind of lurking in the background.
Yeah, you guys gotta tell Marcus to go to the skate park and ride his bike.
Yeah, Rudnick will be here
He's
tonight
getting
with
fat.
skate
Look at that tummy.
No, dude, my arms are getting small. I gotta go to the gym.
Yeah, you gotta start lifting.
I do. Definitely gotta start
I
lifting.
do push-ups every night before bed.
I gotta start going to the gym again because I'm getting real small and I don't like it. But I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to.
I
What,
kinda
Chris?
forgot about my drive shaft.
Can't put that on the internet. But
She said.
we're going to go to Home Depot. Let's get at it.
Oh, why? You don't have a trailer.
Hold on. Dude, that was 35.
Did I add to the excitement? It pegs at 100.
All right, guys, so I'm back at the shop. I took a long break. Me in India. You can't do that on the internet.
Don't report me.
What's wrong with her? I'll just have to blur that out. But we went to the house. I got some food. Rudnick is here. He is outside looking at Bob's Miata. Dan's doing some work. The big surprise is right here. Whoa. That's a big RV. But we're just like hanging out at the shop. We just got back from the skate park. We are going to drop in either tomorrow or not Wednesday because Wednesday's car show night. Dan's making some noise. But we're just hanging out here. I don't know what else I'm going to film for tonight. Hopefully sometime it'll be sick. Rudnick's camera is electrical tape. Yeah, you didn't know that? I really don't know. Just kind of hanging out. I finished up, what I did for the rest of the day was I bled the brakes. I put on the hard line for the clutch. I put on these test pipes here. They don't really fit the greatest, but I'm going to loosen them up, and when we get the rest of the exhaust, I'll tighten everything up and get it all in the right position and everything. But this thing is coming out awesome, guys. I know it's a lot of Z stuff, and it's taking a while for this car to be done. So I'm trying to give you guys what you want to see. And then over here on Nick's car, should be outside, yep, right over there. Dan, do you know where the catch can is? We have a catch can right here for Nick's car. So I know you guys wanted to see a catch can install, so that should probably be closer to the end of the week. It shouldn't be that hard. It should be a couple of lines, ran to the catch can, ran back to the motor on the valve covers, or like cam covers, so the cams are on the top. And that should be it. But let's see what other stuff we get into tonight. Just a little continuation of yesterday's video. I will end up posting this later on today, which is Tuesday, and I'll have more stuff that I'll do before or like after 5 o'clock to film for tomorrow. But today I'm still working on a Red Z. This thing should be running later this week. Maybe Thursday or maybe tomorrow, which is Wednesday. But most of the wiring harness is in. There's a few things that aren't plugged in that need to get found homes because I just don't know where they go. And the coil packs are plugged in wrong, so I have to go back and look at where they plug into. But this thing's good. We got to make a fuel system for it. We'll get a new fuel filter, put that somewhere else instead of up here in the engine bay. Clean up the engine bay a little bit. I gotta get the radiator, the fan, block off where the old blow-off valves were, and put the new blow-off valves in with all the intake tubing. But before any of that, Roberto said he'd like to try to polish up these wheels. So I have chrome polish right here, and we got the polishing wheel. If this one's not abrasive enough, I'll have to go to AutoZone and find a different one. This is just one that I had in my toolbox from when I polished my exhaust and I think a couple other things on the Miata. So I'm going to try to use this one and polish this stuff up and see how it comes out. But hopefully it comes out good so that I just can keep using this one because there's a lot of it and I don't have to go and search for a really abrasive one. But let's go ahead and try to polish up these wheels. Came out pretty good. I didn't actually hit this one with emery cloth like I did with this one. I just kind of sprayed purple power on it and then like wiped it under the towel and just sprayed this one off. So in the grooves in the corners here, it's still pretty rough, but I'll probably just wash this one again, hit it with the emery cloth, and then, or not the emery cloth, the Scotch-Brite, and then just hit it with the polish again, and this one should come out in there. But I'm going to do this one now, and this one should come out 10 times better because I actually did it with that. So let's go ahead and jump onto. So guys, here's two different looks at these wheels. This one, I didn't use the emery cloth or the Scotch-Brite on, so in the corners here, it's still a little pitted. I'll have to go back and do this again, and I didn't get too hard on the lip because the wheel just kept flying off. But I found a trick on this one, and the lip looks awesome. This one I used the Scotch-Brite on, or emery cloth, so the corners are pretty good. There's like one or two that aren't the best, like that one right there. And like I couldn't get into here with the wheel to get it super clean. But overall, these are great. I'm just gonna hit up the two rears now, do the same thing that I did on this one, and then I'll have to do this one again. But if the guy doesn't want to put these back on a car and he ends up wanting to buy new wheels for it, I'll buy these ones for him just for temporaries on a 180, because these things would look sick on it, I think. They're not that big offset, but they're decently wide, give me a good track stance. I'll put a spacer on it and it should just be good for a while. And yeah, so let's get to the two rears that are over there, and I'll show you guys the finished product of all four. All four of them look really good. The back ones didn't come out as good as the front ones because the corrosion started getting underneath the chrome. But Jack said he had some stuff. I'll test it, but I'm not gonna go too crazy with it because I'd just rather paint the barrels and have them just be black instead of just like having all that junk.
I agree.
So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit with that.
Black's good too, because that way like, it doesn't show the brake dust later.
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
It'll look good.
So here's one on the car. This is the wrong side. It's actually the other rear one. But it looks good. Came out nice. We're gonna take a family road trip right now on a good old RV to go pick up a surprise.
We're gonna go camping.
We're gonna go camping.
You boys ready to go camping?
There's the guys. So
I want to know. Is the RV, can we call it, is it the RV? Is it the camper? Or is it the trailer?
I'll tell you what. It's the Shasta.
The Shasta.
It's the Shasta.
Let's go get in the Shasta, kids.
but let's go pick up a surprise for me. I am not going to go get a surprise. I will just show when they get back. But I have to wait back here for India, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna keep working on the Red Z, and then just mess around. Their day's almost over here at the shop anyways, so we're gonna keep figuring out what we're gonna do. Should be fun. So that's about it for this video. The wheels came out great. That's what I did this morning and basically all day today. I put in the harness and I just putzed around and did a couple other little things on this thing. I resprayed again the rear panels that go in the trunk to get them so that they're not so sun faded. And the secret will be in the next video for tomorrow. So I don't know if Rodrigue's gonna put it in his video for today or tomorrow. I really don't know. But that's about it for this video, guys. I'm gonna go home and eat right now. But if you guys like the video, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Rudnick's down here, so there's a lot of stuff going on. And like, comment, share, tell your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one.